The more we expand our consciousness, the more we allow ourselves to go within, go deeper into our subconscious fields and let go of the conscious mind and the thinking mind and the ways that we have been living very comfortable in what we're used to, and allowing ourselves to go somewhere that may be uncomfortable in the beginning, go somewhere that's further than we've ever been before, breaking the thresholds of our conscious thinking mind. We can access so much more of our potential, of our true nature. And it's really here in this space that we are reminded of how easy life can be. And we've all come in with very varying degrees of opportunity, from work in relationships, in work in self-love, trust, acceptance, integrity. And these are the things we're here to unravel and learn and grow and develop. And it becomes easier on that path of self-discovery when we expand ourselves out of the thinking mind. Because the thinking mind is running our conditioned program. It's running our ego, which is there to protect us, which is there to support us in many ways. The ego is not bad. The ego has been there in place to serve us in the way of our karmic energies and the things that we have to, work through and learn in this lifetime, as well as, what we have incarnated here to understand about ourselves through our families, through our ancestors. And that is all of the ego programming. It's all of that put together. And it's what we're really using here in this lifetime to support us in achieving and bringing us back to what is true and what is real, our authentic nature, our connection to source energy, because everything else is here to serve us in guiding us back to that power, to that energy, to what is true, what is natural. And we get glimpses of this when we do spiritual work, or we go through maybe plant medicine journeys, or we allow ourselves to truly accept moments of stillness, presence, being in nature, and just letting our mind be free of the planning, the thinking, the future, the past, and bring ourselves back into wholeness, even for those moments. And the more that we do this, and the more that we trust, and the more that we accept what is real, the easier it becomes to navigate this life. Even with the uncontrollables, what's going on in the world, wars, things that we see on the news, all of that. I mean, it's really all a construct of what we hold within ourselves. It's all a mirror of what internally we're all holding at some level, and it's projecting outward into what we label as a war, but it's really just inner conflict. And these levels of judgment to ourselves, not loving ourselves unconditionally, it's a projection of what we see in the world, but we have to come to terms with how we are accepting, loving, trusting ourselves. And how do we do that? Well, it's going within. It's getting beyond the conditional beliefs. It's getting beyond the conscious thinking mind and allowing ourselves, giving ourselves permission to want to go deeper. And this is really achieved when we go into higher realms of consciousness in hypnosis work, in meditation, in breath work, in shamanic practices. And these teachings, these ways of going within have been around for many, many thousands of years. I mean, our ancestors were doing this type of work, but it's gotten a little bit more of an opportunity, more of an experience here with the many distractions and the many things that we can put in our face. If it's not from a small device to a bigger device, a TV, it's like we've got many things in front of our eyes all the time, distracting us. And the more that we clear ourselves from having all of this in front of us all the time, the easier it becomes. And I keep on saying the easier because truly it does become easier. You can move through things that come up with grace and with trust and certainty, and then you're okay, what's next? And it just becomes that path. And so this is just a reminder that we all have that potential, but we have to allow ourselves, give ourselves permission to go beyond what we have been holding, what we've been living for so long, and move into these higher realms of totality. And this is where it becomes more clear. This is when we become more embodied of our higher self by going there and trusting and doing the work in this process of self discovery.